What's up, guys? This is Soundwave Jordan here, and we are back once again with another Transformers Last Night video. In today's video, we have a special guest. You guys heard him right here. Lord Sathanas, introduce yourself.
Hey, it's Sathanas the Dark Lord. You can follow me on Twitch or subscribe to my YouTube channel, Sathanas. Yeah.
Alright. So you guys heard it right there. Be sure to check out his Twitch for awesome gameplays. Today's video, we are going to be discussing some spoiler talks in Transformers Last Night. As you guys already know, Transformers Last Night released last week, Wednesday, and of course, there were many things going on in terms of the plot, story, just everything along those lines. But our primary focus today is we're going to be talking about the Decepticons. As you guys can clearly see from the title of this video, it's called What's Next for the Decepticons. And Sathanas and I, we're pretty much going to be breaking it down, talking about the Decepticons' plans.
Piece by piece.
Yep, in Transformers 6, pretty much saying who's alive, the type of Decepticons we want to see, Quintessa, Megatron, Unicron, etc. So, we're going to break it down. We're going to address each of these things, and we're going to start off with the first topic. So, Sathanas, I'm going to just say the title of the video. What do you think is next for the Decepticons in Transformers 6? Go.
Ooh, it's juicy. We got some very interesting things that can happen after that whole Suicide Squad introduction, and all the Decepticons pretty much got wiped out right within a couple of minutes.
Yep.
We're interested to see. There's going to be tons of new characters. There has to be. So we're pretty interested to see what's going to happen. We're going to see tons of new Decepticons. We have Megatron, of course. Hopefully he gets the same arm again instead of some sort of new arm like in Transformers 3, Dark of the Moon. And we got Unicron involved, and that's going to be plenty interesting. It's going to be spicy. It's going to be juicy.
It's going to be extremely spicy, and the fact that Unicron, he really isn't a Decepticon. He's just a man on his own mission. It's going to make it very, very interesting, especially from the Decepticon standpoint.
The prime evil.
Exactly. So we're going to start off with the first topic, who's alive and who's dead. So the people who are alive on the Decepticon faction, we have Quintessa. I mean, she's not a Decepticon technically, but Quintessa. We got Megs.
Megatron, my boy.
We have Barricade, even though he's always disappearing. And we also have Unicron. Technically, he isn't a Decepticon, but you guys get what I'm saying. So, those are the only bad individuals who are alive in the Transformers live-action universe, besides the ones that we do not know of so far. And the people who are dead, well, there's a handful of Decepticons that are dead, and the ones that were introduced, as Sathanas mentioned earlier, Onslaught, Nitro Zeus, Mohawk. Yeah, they're all dead. I honestly felt like they had so much potential, but they were just wasted, and it really upsets me, honestly, the fact that we see Decepticons, with actual personalities, and they just get killed off right off the back. Like, what do you think about that, man? Honestly,
I would say it's a waste, but with the fact with these freaking live action movies, just everything, the Autobots can just kill any Decepticon all the time. It's ridiculous. It's not a surprise, but honestly, it's getting tiring as a Decepticon fan.
It really is. I was telling myself earlier that I just wish that we have Decepticons who were able to put up a fight like in the first movie. Blackout, Starscream, Brawl. They were actually able to put up a fight, and it took multiple people to take them down. I want those type of Decepticons back, not these cannon fodder Decepticons. Like, holy man, it drives me crazy. If you're gonna
run in, say a couple lines, and then Bumblebee just takes one shot.
Exactly.
Done.
That's the worst part. Bumblebee kills them. And
I hate Bumblebee.
I hate him too. He killed my favorite character. I can't even say anything about him, honestly. But pretty much, it drives me crazy that the fact that these Decepticons, they just become cannon fodder, and I missed the Decepticons having a proper role in the film, having a huge significance in the film, and being an actual threat. Right now, we're just getting useless scraps, and it's very annoying. So, this makes me want to ask you, Sathanas, what type of Decepticons, or who would you like to see in Transformers 6?
Who would like to see? Well, we already know Bruticus isn't gonna be involved because Devastator, aka Brawl, got knocked off in the first film, and Onslaught got killed pretty much immediately in the fifth one. All of the main Decepticons, which are my favorite homies, Starscream, Shockwave, they're all knocked off the block. Predacons would be interesting to see, However, I kind of doubt they'll be in there, especially after Dragonstorm was in there.
I was thinking,
but honestly, it could be anything. Maybe Cyclonus. I'd be really interested to see Cyclonus and a couple of
Scourge.
the
Scourge would be nice.
I forget what they're called. Scourge, yeah, Scourge and the Scourge drones. I forget what they're called. The Scourge copies.
Yeah, I can see them being like knowing the universe and all of that. I can see them being Unicron's disciples or something like that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could definitely see those
absolutely
being some type of because I feel like Unicron would have minions to protect him, and I just feel like Scourge and Cyclonus
that are sleeping.
Exactly, I feel like Scourge and Cyclonus
or not created
would be perfect candidates of that. So
absolutely, Scourge and Cyclonus. I bet money they'll be involved.
Yeah, definitely, because those are like some G1 fan favorites right there, and they actually made a a significant presence during the G1 series, especially after the G1 movie. So a character I would like to see personally, combiner at least, would be Menasor. Some Decepticons would be nice to see.
Menasor, that would be nice.
Exactly, because you got to think about it. The Autobots have a huge team right now. The Decepticons need some reinforcements, honestly, man. Honestly, we need some type of reinforcement. So, Menasor being in the film and an actual proper combiner, and the Decepticons having some type of proper significance in the film, I would love to see that. And hopefully, this is just some wishful thinking, but hopefully it does happen, and it will be freaking awesome that were to happen. So pretty much that's just our topic right there of what type of Decepticons we would like to see. But what would you guys like to see? Let me know in the comment section below, because I'm pretty sure many of you guys have many thoughts of what type of Decepticons you would like to see in Transformers 6. Be sure to let me know. I would love to have a nice discussion. Let's go on to the next topic, Quintessa. Alright, Sedanis, Quintessa, she's alive. She's still alive. Yes,
she's alive, and she's gonna be playing some cards in this next film. That's without question. Me personally, I mean, I don't know how to feel about her in general. I'm very conflicted about Michael Bay versus Transformers. With how what he does with the iterations of characters, but focusing on what's going to happen in this next movie with Quintessa, she's certainly going to be playing a huge role in this next film, probably dibble-dabbling with some humans, misfeeding them different information, and ultimately we're gonna see a very important question that Optimus is going to have to ask himself, is whether to save Earth or destroy Unicron.
Exactly, and what I liked about Quintessa, I mean, as you just said to yourself, you were a bit conflicted about her role in the film. What I did like about her, though, was the fact that she was like the puppeteer type of character, and it's very interesting to see that type of character, especially a Cybertronian being, even though she's not technically Cybertronian, but it's just nice to see that type of character being that type of race, doing a whole bunch of puppeteer work. She's pretty much orchestrating the whole entire firefight in Transformers the Last Night, and it was just refreshing to see that. We had a big baddie, and I honestly feel like she's like the huge big baddie of the trilogy. So, of the second trilogy, 4, 5, and 6. So, she wants to kill Unicron. I don't know much about her. Apparently, the ancient Cybertronian Knights, the 12 original Knights, they see her as a evil person. So I would like to know more of her backstory. I wish they kind of, show us a bit more about her in Transformers 6, or perhaps the extended cut that is rumored to be releasing. What are your thoughts on that, Seth, man?
What you just said with the Knights, this is probably a little bit more focused on Autobots in the next movie.
Okay.
But the Knights, I think, they show that Quintessa is evil, yet she's trying to save Cybertron. So, I mean, honestly,
there's something about
I don't know too well.
Yeah, there's something definitely about her, and I'm hoping they address her a bit in Transformers 6. I mean, she wants to kill Unicron, and she wants to save Cybertron, but there's a reason to this, because the ancient Cybertronian Knights, they see her as a villain. She's more than meets the eye, pretty much. And I had to use that cheesy quote, but the point is,
bro, that was cheesy.
It was cheesy. On to the next character we're going to be talking about is Megatron. So, Savannah, since Megatron is your all-time favorite Decepticon, please, what do you want your boy
my
to
boy
do?
Megatron.
What do you want your boy to do?
Okay.
Just give me a rundown. I'm
first things first. What I want, This is obviously not what I'm thinking is going to be in the next, but what I hope will be in the next film. Megatron, I really want him to really show his power, bring out some heavy guns in this next one. I mean, we saw him take those 3 shots with his new fusion cannon against Hound, and I have no idea how that man did not lose a limb. Like, that shot, Hound was instantly engulfed in fire. So, I mean, Megatron, I hope he gets his arm back with the fusion cannon. I'd be pissed if they did what they did in Dark of the Moon, where they gave him, like, a new style of arm. Megatron's lost so many fucking arms. Like, just be lazy, Michael Bay. Pop that old one back on. It was a cool fusion cannon anyways.
It really was.
And let's keep moving. Let's keep moving with it. I think Megatron, he's gonna... Sorry. I'm just so hyped.
It's okay,
my boy,
man. You're getting excited. You're getting excited.
Yeah.
You know, Megatron is awesome, and I can definitely say that this was the best iteration of Megatron that we had in a while.
So far,
it was so freaking awesome, and he was really menacing. And this is the type of Megatron I've been wanting to see. This Megatron in Transformers the Last Night,
taking back his mantle.
He was powerful. He was just overall strong. He was able to manage a 1v4 situation. He was going against Bumblebee, Optimus Prime, Hound, Hot Rod, and he didn't even die. Matter of fact, he lost an arm and still was able to handle Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Still.
He had one arm against Optimus Prime, which makes me question how Optimus Prime had one arm in the Battle of Chicago and was able to beat Megatron. I have questions about that.
Well,
I mean, this next film, Megatron is his own man. Megatron is his own man in this next film. He is not an apprentice to the Fallen. Never will be. Never was. He is not second. He is not second to Sentinel Prime. Never will be. Never was. So this next one, the 6th one, I'm really hoping to see Megatron bust out those guns.
I just feel like him and Quintessa are going to be collaborating extremely well together. They both have the same goal, same purpose. They just want to revive Cybertron.
Save Cybertron.
Yeah, that's all they want to do. They don't care about anything else. They just want to save Cybertron. And Quintessa, you know, obviously knowing that Megatron wants to do that, she pretty much gave him the strength, the best form that he can have, which is the Last Night version we saw. And, you know, that happening is, of course, is going to motivate Megatron to do anything at all costs to make sure he gets his job done, which is obviously restoring Cybertron back to its glory days. So,
what do you think Megatron's going to do in this next film?
What I think he's going to be doing in the next film? All right, so first things first, I think him and Quintessa, they're just going to be recovering. They're going to try to, you know, do their little sneaky missions. What I'm pretty much trying to say is the fact that Quintessa, you guys saw at the end of Transformers the Last Night, she's actually able to, you know, become a human or disguise herself as a human. And as you mentioned earlier, Sadanish, you know, since she's going to be, you know, probably manipulating people because she has a human form, I believe that she's going to be probably, you know, doing things along those lines, such as, you know, here's something wild, like going into government control, or just I don't really know how to explain it properly, but just the whole gist of it is
like
just
manipulating within the government, becoming a government officer or official or military personnel, and just giving out an order to attack Autobots when not. But I mean, we've already seen. I think we've already seen too much human versus Autobot action.
Yeah.
I'm skeptical about that. I think this last battle is going to really have a line divided in like a sword in the ground. On the left side, all Autobots. We're gonna have humans. On the right side, we're gonna have Quintessa. We're gonna have Megatron. Megatron's gonna bring in a big army. And we heard it at the end of the movie of Last Night. Basically, Optimus Prime sent out one final message saying all remaining Autobots.
Yep.
And in turn that message also applies to Decepticons. Everybody come to Earth. So that's basically saying we're gonna have a big finale for the 6th one.
Yeah, and it's gonna be something crazy. So this big finale, I said that wrong, but this big finale leads us to the ultimate big baddie of Transformers 6, Unicron. Unicron will be in Transformers 6, guaranteed. Michael Bay said he didn't want him originally, but he's leaving the franchise, and I'm pretty sure it's not up to him anymore. But Unicron will be making his debut in Transformers 6, and right now he has a lot of enemies. Pretty much everyone's his enemy. And, you know, it's going to be pretty darn crazy. What are your thoughts on Unicron, Seth, man? Tell me what do you think?
Unicron. I love that they went with Transformers Prime.
Oh, definitely.
But what's gonna happen in this next movie? I think they're gonna build it up like there's no way to separate Unicron from Earth. And I think at the very end of the film, of course, the climax, they're gonna find a way to either separate Unicron from Earth and make Earth still go and defeat Quintessa, or Unicron, like subdue him, just like you said.
Like, or seal him away, like they did in Transformers Prime.
Yeah. Those spikes are gonna come out of Earth more. I have a feeling we're gonna, like, one half of the Earth, or where the oceans are, conveniently placed where the oceans are, so no humans die.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a section of Earth that's Cybertronian, and from there, Autobots and Decepticons are gonna fight it out. But I don't think Unicron's gonna be playing a huge role. I think he'll be playing,
for some reason,
something more as like a force of nature.
Yeah, for some reason, I believe that they're just going to incorporate the whole entire Transformers Prime storyline, the Unicron storyline, into the live-action universe, but instead make it on a huge global scale, because in Transformers Prime, they just made it into that whole little desert area. But I feel like with the live-action universe, they're just going to make it into a global situation, to the point where everyone may have to team up. I don't know. That's just a wild thought I had in mind. But
well, they already showed in the fifth one the whole world working together.
Exactly. So
either way, I think to summarize what's going to be happening with the Decepticons in this next one, at the beginning of the film, I think just like you said, Soundwave Jordan, there's going to be some mischievous acts going on with Quintessa.
Yeah.
And then as soon as the film goes in full motion, Decepticons are going to amass, and there's gonna just be an all-out war.
That's gonna be exciting, and I cannot wait for it. It has to be an epic battle, and that is something I will be looking forward to. Transformers 6. Woo! I'm pretty hyped. You're getting me hyped, even though the movie's literally about 3 or 2 years away. So, yeah, guys, that's pretty much the topic that we want to address today. What's next for the Decepticons? We will be having another video out, and it's going to be titled "What's Next for the Autobots?" And as you guys can already tell of that video title, we're just going to be talking about things about the Autobots and what they may do in terms of the future and what they may do in Transformers 6. But needless to say, thank you guys for watching. Nonetheless, I want to thank Lord Sathanis as well for joining me in this conversation.
All hail the Dark Lord.
Hail the Dark Lord
himself. Bang bang.
And thank you guys for watching. Nonetheless, I'll leave all links inside the description, as well as I'll leave my Twitter inside the description, and I'll leave Sathanis' Twitch inside the description if you guys would like to check that out as well. With that being said, though, guys, thank you guys for watching. Nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. This is Soundwave Jordan here. Peace, ladies, and have a lovely, awesome, splendid day.